Hey, welcome back to the Nets, your one stop channel for games, analysis, news, transfers. Before I proceed, I would say please do hit the like button, please do hit the subscribe button. Give me a shout out once in a while, and it would help me a lot. Today's game Kings 11 Punjab and Delhi Capitals. It wasn't really a close game as such, but the game is of immense magnitude for Punjab. Punjab came out victorious in the end, but the good thing about this was they won without contributions from Mayank and Rahul, which does tell you that the team is evolving. It's starting to go on the right track. It's starting to believe in itself. The initial six-game run that they had, where they were losing close games, and they either needed a Rahul or a Mayank to stay there, that mentality seems to have changed. So Delhi won the toss and decided to bat, and from the likes of it, their innings never really got going. We saw Pant back in the side. Good to have him back. It was a rusty kind of an inning from him, but Shikhar Dhawan is playing amazing cricket. I think he must have got some kind of feedback after the game that he had with Mumbai, and everybody had pretty much written him off. He comes back and scores two back-to-back centuries. So never has that happened in the past, and he has probably set a new record. Will takes a little bit of a time to get this one beaten. That being said, Shreyas Iyer was looked a little patchy. He started to uh, hit a few of those balls, but didn't really get himself going. Prithvi Shaw for me is starting to make the same mistakes over and over, and has to be, someone has to do some talking with him. You see these kind of games and these kind of shots played in domestic cricket where you try to move your foot in and just play the ball with as much force as you can without really thinking of placing it. And when Prithvi Shaw first came in, he was said that he was probably the replacement for Sehwag. So far, he has not really stood up to that reputation. So unless something changes drastically, I think we are looking at a player's growth halted for some reason. Rishabh Pant looked rusty, and I wouldn't really, point fingers at him. He was coming back after a layoff, an injury layoff, so that definitely plays at the back of your mind. But he faced 20 balls, and that's when exactly when he tries to accelerate is when he probably got out at the wrong time. Hetmeyer threw the bat around, and eventually they ended up with a decent score. I wouldn't say massive, just a decent score. 164 isn't huge considering how we have seen the IPL go so far. Uh, Punjab, like I said, the biggest thing was Mayank and Rahul getting out, and Delhi was celebrating when Rahul was out. And it just shows the kind of impact Rahul has had on this. Which brings me to an important point, Chris Gayle and the impact Chris Gayle has had on this team. So, first six games, we saw that the the teams that were facing Kings 11 would always target these two batsmen, Mayank and Rahul. So they would put their best bowlers in and get these two guys out, and the rest is a cycle stand. One of them goes and the other ones follow. The impact is Chris Gayle now has made is the other teams are not bowling their best bowlers up front. So they have to wait for Chris Gayle, because if Chris Gayle stays for 2 overs or 3 overs, he's going to decimate it. He's going to take that game away from you. So that has taken the best bowlers away, and that has left the middle order to actually face bowlers who are on the other hand are trying to just stop runs. I think this has Chris Gale's presence has caused a cascading impact, and kudos to Chris Gayle as well. He's playing as a one drop, which is not really his position, but so far he seemed to have definitely made an impact there as well. So, all in all, Punjab is a team on the up. I think they are peaking at the right time. Shami seems to be bowling on a different level altogether than every other bowler, and I would include Bumrah on that list as well. If you look at all the number of dot balls Shami has been bowling, for instance, today's game, he had 12 dot balls. That's pretty much two maiden overs, which tells me that the teams are ready to play him out and go to the next ones. And taking nothing away from the other bowlers as well, they are pretty much, I mean, some of them did get hit today, and which is normal in a T20 game. But the likes of Ashwin and Bishnoi, these are young talents and they can probably so far hold their head high. They are doing a decent job. So all in all, I think it was a good game. Punjab has now defeated all the top three, and they seem to be a team on the up. I am excited to see them. I had initially predicted when I had seen that team, I had thought that they would end up four, so maybe they might just get that right. All right, and that's all that I have for IPL today. The other big news was Umar Gul retired, one of those Pakistani bowlers that I would say I did respect and admire. He had a lean, mean Yorker. Was I think topping the tables for IPL T20. I mean, not IPL T20, for T20 bowlers. He was topping the charts for T20 bowlers. 36. He has been a good servant for Pakistan. He was not involved in any controversy, which also goes well for him. And good luck to him. So that's all that I have for today's episode. If you like the channel, please do hit the like button. Please do subscribe. Give me a shout out. If you don't like it, let me know. Leave it in the comments. I'll be more than glad to change my content. Well, that's all that I have. Stay healthy, stay safe. We will talk shortly. Thank you.